Hi, Sandra Wilson here. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist that works with rejection sensitivity. And there's no place where rejection sensitivity shows up even more than the workplace. So this is video number 5 in my series of videos aimed at people with rejection sensitivity, with or without ADHD, in the workplace. And the title of the video is Conflict Avoidance and the Cost of Staying Silent. So are you somebody that really hates conflict and you will go to the end of the world to avoid it? Do you avoid speaking up, even when you know that your opinion is important, when you know that something is unfair or that really matters to you? Because the thought of conflict makes your whole body tense up, your chest tightens, your breathing is very rapid and your palms start sweating and you start feeling very, very panicky. And that is your nervous system through the lens of rejection sensitive dysphoria trying to keep you safe. So for many women with ADHD, rejection sensitivity often leads to conflict avoidance. And you've likely been told, maybe as you were growing up, that you're too emotional or you're too intense. So your nervous system learned that any kind of disagreement equals trouble, equals rejection. And at work, that might mean staying quiet in meetings, not negotiating outcomes that you hope for, whether that's related to your own pay or conditions or something that might benefit your team that goes against the grain of maybe the ethos of the organisation. So if you are over accommodating others, you feel that you have to agree with managers because you're so terrified of being thought of as a troublemaker, and you know that it's not authentically you. You really, really want to speak up. You want to voice an opinion, but you're too scared just in case somebody might disagree with you. So your silence isn't weakness. It really isn't. It's a survival strategy. And that strategy did once keep you safe, but it's costing you your visibility, your boundaries, and your self-trust, not to mention your career or your progress in the company or the place where you work. So the takeaway from this, really, I hope, will be that you can start to be more courageous. You can start to increase your visibility and start to express your opinions, but start small. You could practice maybe expressing a neutral preference, something like, I prefer it if we tried this. Each act of honest expression, which is authentic and ties in with your value system, tells your body it is safe to use my voice. Just a simple opinion that might be a little different from someone else, or a simple direction. Let's just see if this might work. This is what I would prefer. So if you find it too terrifying and horrifying and you're still stuck being silent, being a pushover, avoiding conflict at the cost of your career and your well-being and your finance, your income, maybe you'd like to work with me. Now, if you work with me, I can help you with that fear response. I can help you regulate your nervous system so it starts to feel safe and you build confidence through communication that comes from your heart authentically, so you can speak up without spiraling into panic or absolute meltdown at the thought of somebody disliking you or not agreeing with you. And you can finally be heard, and it is safe to be heard. It's safe to voice your opinion. And nowhere better than the workplace, especially if you're a manager or you're working your way up the managerial ladder and you're just too scared of people disagreeing with you, so you just stay put. Now, if this makes sense and it's helped, I'd love to know. And if you'd like to work with me, then just reach out. Bye for now.